Hi dear followers from Sing Sang Song. My name is Daniel. I'm glad you want to inform you about the grand final and what's going on right now here in Malmö. And today we had the very first rehearsal of the grand final, which is happening on Saturday the 11th of May. And you would say before yesterday the second semi-final started, you would say, okay, there will be some top three in mind you have that possibly can win Eurovision, but things can change in life and also on the song contest. And so we do see some kind of really interesting developments. This is also probably some stressful experiences that concerns the DBU. And so actually before we talk about what's actually you can expect on the grand final, we talk about things that's kind of nerve-wracking in the press center actually. So we have two developments. We saw, for example, that there was a potential leak in the televoting in Italy broadcast in the semi-final. So nothing is confirmed so far, but actually everybody became, of course, crazy when they saw that in this voting that the results presented, that Israel got a lot of points. And this is really odd, I would say, in terms of the numbers, because the numbers look very, very like not kind of fake, so to say. And Israel was here really on top on the 40, when I realized 40%. So meaning that, so everybody now is seeing that probably Israel can change the whole competition right now because of the huge support of televoting. This is something that people discuss here. And of course, Israel itself was always in the media topic. So this is actually just a fire, gas on fire here, always already for the media. So let's see how that goes and how this is actually then latest confirmed in the final results. However, a second thing that was really, really surprising, you've heard it in the news, so it was probably, so actually there was Joost not performing in the first rehearsal of the grand final. And we got informed by what's happened internet news in the media group. And so we got more information about that, and it seems to be that Joost-Gate is suspicious of some activities behind the backstage, or that led to a situation where he couldn't attend in the first rehearsal. So let's see what the official channels will broadcast. There's a lot of rumors, so I will not put here more into detail, but there are some signs that the EBU may act to that. And we will see if actually Joost can perform in the officially in the competition or not. So this is something that can really change a lot of things, and also like create some discussions in the delegations, of course. So let's see. I really want to make sure you please feel free to read any news, but really take them with cautious in these days. So. So actually it seems to be it was a serious reason that he couldn't join for that. And actually we will see how EBU is deciding that. Anyway, let's go back to the fun stuff. So we have participants from 26 countries still, and actually they came to the final. So we start actually this evening with Sweden, with the host Sweden, and then we finish actually with Austria. So a really interesting combination of Swedish pop in the beginning, and in the end, like a Swedish supported act in this competition. So. And we see that, of course, all the artists that performed in the rehearsal are doing their best actually. And we just see that artists like Slimane from France got a lot of support even from the press, but of course like Bibi Lasagna from Croatia still, and Nemo from Switzerland. So these are kind of the acts we'll say, okay, these still three acts that here kind of have the chance to get on top on the scoreboard. However, it depends, of course, how the televotes react, and of course how the juries decide. The juries decide in the jury final, which is broadcast and which is recorded one day ahead of the grand final. And and let's see what's happening actually. So I will be really happy to see those countries in the top on the scoreboard. And also, of course, Israel itself is actually also now a strong potential winner for that. And assumption, of course, because of maybe of televoting, we don't know. But the question is, of course, how juries may react to the Israeli act. So actually, a lot of things are going on. It can change in the next hours. So the competition is open again, and we can see that there is a lot of pressure right now in the media. And there's also one thing that happens actually, so the Big Five conference usually happening on the day when the jury final is. So this is actually not happening today. Officially, the reason was that the artist wants to focus on the music. Yeah, well, probably they have to solve different problems right now. Anyway, looking at the interval act, I assume that you will really have some stuff you really like. So there will be a performance by Loreen. She's having a new single out, it's called Forever, and she's doing again a Loreenistic performance, and you will probably love it if you're a Loreen fan. And but actually there's also one other thing that everybody was talking about: is ABBA coming? I will say the only thing I can say, yes, ABBA is coming, but in the way how ABBA is coming. So I think let's surprise. So, but actually ABBA is part of this competition interval act, and I think you guys, girls, you will probably love it too. Anyway, so I hope you feel still united by music somehow, with all these things going on right now, and you're still supporting your act that you really love. And if you have questions, if you please comment yourself here in the social media, at YouTube, at TikTok, and so I'm happy to discuss with you what's going on. And of course we will know in the end then see what's happening and talk about that. So enjoy the evening, and let's see what's happening on the grand final.